It's absolutely apptacular. The Subject Cinema Android app. Everything you need to be a rabid Subject Cinema fan. Subject Cinema, 3-Minute Weekend, Tuesday Digidex, and Front Row 5 and 10. All right at your fingertips and available instantly. Plus, email and voicemail links, Facebook and Twitter hookups, Patreon support specials, and more is coming real soon. Don't just listen, app it. The all-in-one Subject Cinema podcast app. Android version available now at Google Play or on PNR Network websites. Amazon and iPhone apps coming soon. Don't delay. Download today.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
From eCinemaOne.com and Subject Cinema, it's time for the scoop on all the films hitting U.S. multiplexes and art houses for Friday, September 29th, 2017. This is 3-Minute Weekend. I'm TC Kirkham. 3 films are opening wide this weekend. Comic action thriller American Made, starring Tom Cruise, Domhnall Gleeson, Sarah Wright, Jesse Plemons, and Caleb Landry Jones. Rated R. Sci-fi thriller remake Flatliners, starring Ellen Page, Diego Luna, Nina Dobrev, James Norton, Kiersey Clemons, and Kiefer Sutherland. Rated PG-13. And urban thriller Till Death Do Us Part, starring Taye Diggs, Annie Ilonza, Malik Yoba, and Stephen Bishop. Rated PG-13. Expanding wide this weekend, the comedy drama Battle of the Sexes, starring Emma Stone, Steve Carell, Andrea Riceborough, Elizabeth Shue, and Bill Pullman. Rated PG-13. And expanding in limited release, Boston Marathon biopic Stronger, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Tatiana Maslany, and Miranda Richardson. Rated R. Now, when it comes to limited releases this week, I'm going to warn you in advance. You're going to be hearing the phrases critically acclaimed and award-winning a lot today. A lot of festival films that critics adore are on this week's release list. Our referring to them as such is not supposed to be hyperbole, just designed to sell the film, but because we want you to know that people think they're worth seeking out. And they're all coming out now in limited release, well, because it's Oscar season, don't you know? Opening in limited release this weekend, drama A Question of Faith, starring Richard T. Jones, Kim Fields, and C. Thomas Howell. Rated PG. Game documentary AlphaGo, not rated. Award-winning war drama Bloodstripe, starring Chris Sullivan, Renee Auberjonois, Tom Lipinski, and Rusty Schwimmer. Not rated. Food documentary Bugs, about edible bugs. Not rated. Chinese crime biopic thriller Chasing the Dragon, starring Donnie Yen and Andy Lau. Not rated. Award-winning recording industry documentary Clive Davis, The Soundtrack of Our Lives. Not rated. Comedy Different Flowers, starring Steve Agee, Cecilia Antoine, Emma Bell, and Sterling Knight. Rated PG-13. Horror thriller Don't Sleep, starring Carrie Elwes, Drea De Matteo, Dominic Sherwood, and Jill Hennessy. Not rated. One of the most critically acclaimed award-winning films on this year's festival circuit, the Icelandic coming-of-age LGBT drama Heartstone. Not rated. Critically acclaimed documentary I Am Another You. Not rated. Hindi action comedy Judwaa 2, starring Salman Khan. Not rated. Comedy Literally Right Before Aaron, starring Kobe Smulders, Leah Thompson, Kristen Schaal, Justin Long, Dana Delaney, John Cho, Luis Guzman, and Peter Gallagher. Not rated. The final starring role for acclaimed character actor Harry Dean Stanton, the drama Lucky, also starring David Lynch, Ron Livingston, Ed Begley Jr., Tom Skerritt, and Beth Grant. Not rated. Political biopic Mark Felt, The Man Who Brought Down the White House, starring Liam Neeson, Diane Lane, Martin Sokas, Tony Goldwyn, Michael C. Hall, and Bruce Greenwood. Rated PG-13. Drama Our Souls at Night, starring Jane Fonda, Robert Redford, Ian Armitage, and Judy Greer. Also premiering on Netflix this weekend. Rated TV-MA. Documentary The Pathological Optimist. Not rated. Concert film, Pearl Jam, Let's Play 2, not rated. Documentary, Prosperity, not rated. Sci-fi drama, Real Live, starring Tom Hughes, Charlotte LeBon, and Una Chaplin, not rated. Critically acclaimed lesbian romance set in the world of Lucha Libre fandom, the comedy Signature Move, starring Fauza Mirza and Shabana Amzi, not rated. Thriller, The Sound, starring Rose McGowan and Christopher Lloyd, not rated. Award-winning immigration drama, Soy Nero, starring Kilo Thomas, Rory Cochrane, Michael Harney, and Amy Amin, rated R. Award-winning, critically acclaimed coming-of-age thriller, Super Dark Times, starring Owen Campbell, Charlie Tahan, Max Talisman, and Elizabeth Cappuccino, not rated. Award-winning biopic, Te Ata, starring Kuryanka Kitcher, Gil Birmingham, Graham Greene, Mackenzie Aston, Bridget Branna, and Cindy Pickett, rated PG. Surfing documentary, Take Every Wave, The Life of Laird Hamilton, not rated. Vietnamese fantasy drama, Tam Cam, The Untold Story, not rated. Mexican animated comedy, Top Cat Begins, starring the voices of Jason Harris, Darren DePaul, Ben Diskin, David Hoffman, Chris Edgerly, and Hope Levy, not rated. Documentary, The Untold Tales of Armistead Maupin, not rated. Nepalese adventure drama, White Sun, not rated. Award-winning Canadian animated poetry drama, Window Horses, starring the voices of Ellen Page, Sharia Agdashlu, Sandra Oh, Naveed Nagaban, and Nancy Kwan, not rated. And the Chinese historical drama, Youth, not rated. Keep in mind that most indies spread slowly across the country. Although these films are officially opening this weekend, there is no guarantee that they will reach your local cinema for several weeks, if at all. Be sure to check your local listings for more on each of these films and their availability in your area, along with their possible availability on your favorite on-demand service, both online and from your local cable or satellite service. For the lowdown on what's hitting home video on DVD, Blu-ray, on-demand, Netflix, and Amazon Prime each week, check out Tuesday Digidex, your complete guide to all the new home video releases, every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, available on this same feed through most podcast services, including iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and many others, or directly from our website at eCinemaOne.com. Please remember to check out PNR Networks' premier weekly film podcast, Subject Cinema, with yours truly and my lovely co-host, Kim Brown. Now in its second decade, it's full of reviews, news, commentary, and we hope a whole bunch of laughs. You can check it out every Sunday evening at eCinemaOne.com and SubjectCinema.com, or subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Play, Stitcher, SoundCloud, TuneIn.com, YouTube, and many others. Just search your favorite podcast service for Subject Cinema. If you enjoy 3 Minute Weekend each weekend, please consider joining our Patreon campaign. Your generous recurring monthly support will help give us a chance to upgrade our equipment, bring you more news, features, and coverage, and make our current and upcoming shows and websites get bigger and better for you. You support a show you like, and we give you some cool perks in return. And you're not supporting just TMW, but all of the PNR Networks family. Monthly donations start at just $2, and we really appreciate your patronage and support. So become a Patreon supporter. Click on the giant orange Patreon button on any PNR Networks website, or go directly for all the scoop at patreon.com/PNR Networks. That's what's hitting theaters this weekend, courtesy of your new release newsleader, 3 Minute Weekend. Join me every Friday morning for all the latest theatrical releases in the U.S., and don't forget to subscribe so you're up to date on the latest releases as soon as the show goes up. You can subscribe through iTunes, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube, and other popular podcast sites, and also through Roku. Find out how to do that at the eCinemaOne website. For 3 Minute Weekend, I'm TC Kirkham, and as always, I'll see you at the movies this weekend.
Why haven't you seen To Kill a Mockingbird?
I was too busy rewatching the Marvel Cinematic Universe films again.
Why haven't you seen Mad Max?
Do you know how hard it is to track down a copy of The Return of Captain Invincible?
Why haven't you seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Did you know that Road to Perdition was originally a comic book?
Just like go with big bodies of fame.
This is Bubba Wheat from Flights, Tights, and Movie Nights, and on each episode of Filmwise, my guest introduces me to a film that they're passionate about and I've never seen before, and in return, I introduce them to a comic book or superhero film that they're curious about. Find it every other week at filmwise.com, iTunes, or Stitcher.
This podcast is a proud member of the Lamb Podcasting Network. Find the network at largeassmovieblogs.com.
Podcasting's choice. From coast to coast, continent to continent, right here 24/7.